want to show you one of the reasons that completely changed the way I look at the Bible. It's one of the things that made me look past the surface. What if the Bible was written as an allegory, as a metaphor, a symbolic map of human consciousness? The ancient mystery traditions taught through symbols. They knew the deepest truths couldn't always be explained directly. They had to be experienced. That's where the phrase comes in. As above, so below. As within, so without. In other words, the universe around you reflects what's happening within you. The heavens, the body, the mind, the consciousness are all connected. Now think about this. Jesus had 12 disciples. Why 12? Well, 12 shows up everywhere. 12 tribes of Israel, 12 gates of the New Jerusalem, 12 months in a year, 12 hours of the day, 12 hours of the night, 12 signs of the Zodiac. Even the human body has 12 pairs of cranial nerves connected to the brain. Different cultures, different continents, different religions, yet the same number keeps appearing. It's symbolism. The 12 disciples aren't only 12 men, they also represent 12 aspects of human consciousness, just as the Zodiac represents 12 stages or archetypes within the greater cycle of life. Now look at the Last Supper. Most people see 13 men sitting around a table. The 12 disciples surrounding Christ have been interpreted as symbolic of the 12 signs of the Zodiac, while Christ himself represents the sun at the center, S-U-N. Just as the sun appears to travel through the 12 constellations over the course of a year, Christ sits at the center of the 12 disciples. Notice something else. Leonardo arranged the 12 disciples in 4 distinct groups of 3. The 4 seasons, 4 groups, 3 figures in each, 3 months, 4 times 3 equals 12, the 12 months, the 12 zodiac signs in the complete yearly cycle. I think it's intentional. The arrangement is too deliberate to ignore. Starting from the left, Bartholomew, Aries, the first sign, leaning forward with energy and motion, symbolizing the beginning of the zodiacal cycle. James the Less, Taurus, grounded and stable, reflecting the steady nature of the bull, the thick neck. Andrew, Gemini, his raised hands emphasize duality, echoing the twins and the union of opposites. Together, these first 3 figures form the first group, corresponding in this interpretation to one of the 4 seasons. Next comes Judas Iscariot. Judas clutches the money bag, while his arm and hands create shapes compared to the crab's pincers. Cancer is associated with grasping, holding onto emotional attachment, much like Judas clinging to the silver. Peter, Leo, bold and protective. Peter holds a knife behind him representing courage, strength, and authority, qualities associated with the lion. John, Virgo, the virgin. Leonardo portrays John as youthful and remarkably gentle. He has no beard, he has no Adam's apple, he has an almost androgynous look to him. I mean, look, that's a female. This is one of the strongest arguments associating John with Virgo. This completes the second group of 3. At the center sits Jesus, representing the sun. Everything revolves around him. His body forms a perfect triangle, symbolizing harmony, balance, and divine perfection. Just as the sun gives life to the world, Christ is described as the light of the world. Thomas, Libra. His raised fingers represent discernment, justice, and balance. The scales, balanced. James the Greater. His dramatic posture conveys intensity, transformation, and passion. Philip, Sagittarius, leaning towards Christ. Philip reflects the archer's pursuit of higher wisdom and spiritual truth. Finally, the 4th group. Matthew, Capricorn, practical, analytical, and engaged in serious discussion. Jude Thaddeus, Aquarius, sharing ideas with those beside him, reflecting Aquarius's association with knowledge and enlightenment. Simon the Zealot, Pisces, the eldest disciple, sits in quiet contemplation, representing completion of the cycle, spirituality, and the return to the divine. 4 groups of 3, 4 seasons, 3 months in each season, 12 disciples, 12 zodiac signs, 12 months of the year. And at the center of it all, the sun. Coincidence, artistic composition, or a symbolic framework hidden within one of history's greatest masterpieces? Leonardo da Vinci was deeply interested in mathematics, geometry, proportion, astronomy, and symbolism. While there is no historical evidence, of course not, confirming that he intended these zodiac correspondences, this interpretation continues to fascinate those of us who explore the intersection of art, religion, and esoteric symbolism. The symbolism doesn't stop there. The crucifixion represents the death of the lower self, the ego, fear, attachment, and the resurrection represents awakening, not something that happened 2,000 years ago, but something that can happen within every one of us. Jesus said, "The kingdom of God is within you, not somewhere far away, within." That's the real message. It's not telling you about someone else's journey. It's inviting you into your own. Christ isn't only just someone to follow. He represents a state of consciousness to awaken. The ancients looked into the heavens and saw themselves. They looked within themselves and saw the heavens. That's why these stories were written in symbols, not to hide the truth, but to make sure only those willing to seek it would find it. As above, so below. As within, so without. The kingdom of God is within you.